Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday night. I am coming on to do, I have a few things I want to film this weekend. I just filmed Saturday Morning Makes for tomorrow morning because tomorrow morning I have company coming in from out of town and I have to be somewhere. So, but I also have some other things I want to share with you guys. So I am going to do some filming this weekend. Hopefully, let's hope so, because sometimes my weekends get away from me. But I'm coming on really quick because I had a question about these tags. I had shown this this tag in a video, I think it was last weekend, or maybe the weekend before, I don't know. But someone asked me about this stamp, and they particularly wanted to know who the artist was. And I think it's Hooks, Lines, and Inkers, but I didn't want to say that without verifying it. And I had put the stamp away last winter, and I had not. I take a different one out each year to do my Christmas tags. I try to do one Santa tag every year. So anyway, I thought tonight I would come on, dig out my large Santa woodblock images, and we'll go through the box and we will look for this stamp so that I can share with you the maker. But I'm pretty sure it's Hooks, Lines, and Inkers, but let's just verify. So these are my larger Santa images. This one is a Stampin' Up image, and I love how this one has the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" writing in his jacket, and then it has a calendar for the little sack, and you can see the 25th is circled for Christmas Day. And I don't know what Stampin' Up set this is from. Maybe Jana would know, or someone who was a Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you know, you could put it in the comments. But I just have this one image because most of my stamps are picked up at garage sales and thrift stores for a quarter or 50 cents. They used to be a quarter or 50 cents. Now they're quite a bit more. Usually, but every once in a while you can find a bag and it's half off, and it'll, cost you like $2 or $4 and you'll get 10 to 12 stamps in it. So, anyway, this was one of those little scores that I got. Here is the beautiful artistry. I can tell you right now, this is Hooks, Lines, and Inkers, Diana J. Hook. This one's from 1993. I scored this, I think, at a thrift store, I believe. And I just think it's such a cute little Santa. And I love how she did the fur on his coat and his hat and stuff. So this is a fun one to color. And I love her artistry. So I'm pretty sure that's what this other one is too. I'm pretty sure it's one of her stamps. But then I have this one, and this is a fun one to use like a book plate. If you're giving to kids at Christmas time, if you're giving them a Christmas story, I like to stamp this in the front of the book, and then I'll write a note to them down below, whoever it's to, and I'll write a little note about the book or why I'm giving it to them. But this is a fun one to stamp inside the book and use it as kind of a book plate. But it also makes beautiful cards. And this one says, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And this doesn't have any information on it, so I really don't know if it, I have no idea what the origin is. If you know anything about it, let me know. Then there's this one here, and again, you can guess who this is by. This is Diana J. Hook, Hooks, Lines, and Inkers. And I love the little stars on the bag here, and this adorable little bear that's peeking out. And I also love the detail that she did in the gloves and the hat and on the coat itself. So the fur has little markings and his little boots have lines. So she does a different one every year. I wish I had every single one she'd ever done, but I don't think I do. Then there's this one here, and you'll recognize this more than likely. This is a Dots stamp image. And I've always thought, and I don't know because I don't know who drew this, but I've always thought that he was in his Christmas underwear, or in his underwear, his long johns, and getting ready for bed after a long night of delivering presents. But that's what I always think of when I look at this, and I love the little patches that are on here. But this one's called Big Star Santa. It's R161, and again, this is Dots, which JRL Design became Dots, which then became close to my heart, as we all know. And here's the stamp. Okay, so this is the stamp image that she was asking about. I'll show you the tag. Here's the tag that I created. And there is the stamp. And It's called Stitched something. It might be Stitched Santa. I can't read it. And this was someone's stamp, again, because like most of mine are secondhand. Hooks, Lines, and Inkers, Diana J. Hook, 1993. So it is. It's a Diana J. Hook. It's a Hooks, Lines, and Inkers. And I just love this image. I just think it's absolutely adorable. And I love, one of the things I love about this image is these little stars. You can see when she did the drawing and the etching in here, she's got little stars. And I also, one of the other reasons I wanted to buy this one is that he's holding love in his hands. So he's got this little heart banner. So, and you can see the little stars in the hat too. And then it comes up to this cute little pom-pom. And then the other thing I really loved about it is the angel wings that he has and the little buttons right here. So I just love this image. So this was the one that I used last year. So I won't be using it this year, even though now that I'm looking at it again, it just makes me want to color it up again. I wish I could just color all day. And then this one here is just a really neat old-fashioned looking St. Nicholas. And I love the little bear he's holding and how he has berries in his hat up above. And this one is a PSX stamp. So, and it's G759. But they don't, PSX usually doesn't have a name for their images. So there's that one. This is one of my favorite Santa images. And I love this stamp. This is Stamp Abilities. It's from 2011. And I just love how this Christmas star is behind him. And this looks so gorgeous, just simply embossed with a red card or, red cardstock or whatever, but just embossed on white with gold or even black. I've done it a lot of different ways. It's beautiful, just stamped in brown ink on cream watercolor paper and then putting just a simple jute tie through it. So I've done this a lot of different ways over the years. I love this image. Of course, I didn't film videos, back in the day, but I wish I had filmed more. When I did start really creating a lot, I didn't start filming until long after. This is a beautiful Santa image. Again, I wanted, the name of this company is escaping me. Is it, it's LeBlanche, I think. Is it LeBlanche? Is that the name of the company? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is a beautiful, silicone and rubber or foam. I forget. I used to know so much more about the company, and I can't think of it right now. I just am a total blank, but I've had a really long week, and it's almost 11 o'clock at night. So there you go. This one is U125. It's called Old Saint Nick, and guess what? It is dots. Yeah. I love this one. I love how Santa is holding, he's got these little hearts and stars hanging down. He's got a tree over his shoulder, and he's got his pack, and the pack has little patches on it. So just really sweet. Oh my goodness. Santa just makes you smile. And then I have only one more large Santa, and I do have other Santas, you guys. I have clear Santa, clear stamp images that are Santa, and I have smaller Santas, but these are my biggest ones. And this one is called K018 by Azadi Earls. This one does not have a name to it, but what I loved about this one and what made me buy it is that his outfit has these little tiny hearts throughout the coat and the hat. And he's holding a tree, and then the other thing is his mittens have hearts on it. And I was very attracted to this. I just thought it was so sweet. So those are all of my Santa images packed in my little plastic shoebox from Dollar Tree. And I just, I don't have a ton of everything, but Santas were important, especially when we had lots of little kids in the family. So I would often make Santa tags specifically. So this is my little box of Santa images, and I just wanted to share them so that I could make sure the person that wanted to know the origin of this stamp could know. So it's Hook, Line, and Inkers, Hooks, Lines, and Inkers, and it's Diana J. Hook. It came from their company, and I believe it is her artistry. So Anyway, I hope that helps the person out that wanted to know it. I was trying to find your comment tonight so I could say your name on my video, but I couldn't find the comment. So anyway, hopefully you'll see the video and you will find, you'll have the information and you'll be able to hopefully find that stamp eventually. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.